Anybody here ever been a server or work at a restaurant?
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Giant Rockets, baby. Let's go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That was my shit. That was my shit.
At the Santa Anita Mall?
Nah, the one in Old Town. Like,
Oh.
Don't ever disrespect me like that again, bro. Like, I would never work at a mall like that, dog. Like, come on, don't get it twisted.
Where's the one at the Old
It's
Town?
closed down now. Honestly, it closed down now.
So the mall, one of the malls still there, you fucking loser.
Was it the one next to Volcano in the back?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, we
were neighbors,
what?
dog.
We worked together before.
Steve, wake up.
Steve, come on, man.
It's not that boring, bro.
Steve. It's Giant Rockets. It's a staple in my life.
He's so disappointed
But
in me.
honestly, that job taught me a lot about like customer service and
Like
learning
what?
how to talk to people. I was afraid to like talk to people.
Oh, yeah.
Like the worst was like before I would meet a table and I would introduce myself, I'd always be like, "All right, Nick, don't be a pussy," and then I just go up. Like I would I had a
You
thing.
got anxious meeting.
Yeah, like
people?
just
Why?
going up to a different tables. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I had that when I was working
I'm a pussy,
retail.
bro. What do you want?
I do feel like that does help people. Like that type of like work environment is actually pretty good for.
Learning customer service like that is.
I think everyone should work a restaurant.
Fuck yeah.
Customer service job.
Any kind of customer service, it should be a requirement.
It's a relativity thing. It's like you gotta understand because you go and eat every day and you get served, but until
You got served, bro.
you know what I mean. You don't really know what it is to be served.
yeah,
You
or what
know?
you're asking of the people, that are serving you and shit.
So you worked at Johnny Rockets as well.
I worked at Volcano. Right next to this dude.
Yeah, we were close. We were neighbors and shit.
Did you ever knowingly serve underage people alcohol?
My friends.
Good man, dude. You're a good man.
That's some
I don't give a
JR.
fuck now that restaurant's burnt down. Fuck that. Come after me, bitch.
That's some JR Cafe stuff.
Dude, you know what they used to do when we were underage bad boys?
I remember.
Underage bad boys.
Yeah.
So the older guys in our fraternity
Organization.
as should I say, they bullied them into giving us. They don't even serve alcohol, right? They're like, next time you better have fucking beer here. So we go, and then they bust out the tea, and I'm like, oh, I don't want tea, and they're like, it's not tea. And in those little teacups, they put beer, and they let you drink it out of that.
Look at how much carbonation this tea has.
The new hot
And it's
carbonated
ice
tea.
cold tea.
I've never seen tea with a head on. Holy shit.
It's a classic Chinese trick. Pretend it's tea.
Heineken.
And I'll pour it this way so I still get that nice foam top.
That's kind of
My
genius.
tea foaming. It's cheese foam.
It's genius. And they didn't even serve the tea.
That's tight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So in this article, a server was fired for refusing to serve teens alcohol.
What?
Yeah, that's what he gets.
What?
Fucking narc. What is he, a cop?
This is in America. You can even probably guess the state.
I know a lot of restaurants though, they were so paranoid about serving underage because they could lose their liquor license like that.
Absolutely.
But then they got fired for refusing to serve tea.
refusing.
That's crazy.
What are the circumstances?
So being a waiter, waitress, or bartender is even tougher during COVID. And one server was stunned to find out a restaurant wanted her to serve alcohol to minors. When she said no, she was told to go away, and it's why she called to pretty much ask, "Is this the right way to do
It's
things?"
Chinatown.
This is actually Miami. Florida. So this girl, who's not named, but we'll just call her Ashley for the sake of this article, she goes in for a training, right? But this happens to be a rough time where we're already in a pretty much an ecosystem or a society where you guys know going back to the restaurant business after COVID, it's like they're having a hard time having workers, right? Nobody's coming back to work. Everybody's just living off of unemployment and stuff like that. So when you go in to get service, you're already like, the lines are longer. You're waiting 10 times longer to get your food. There's more complaints.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting a lot more edgy and antsy with stuff like that, and everybody's even more excited to go out, right? So because of these problems, there are now, different restaurants that are obviously not as idealistic are kind of trying to cut corners in order to make sure that their business is still doing well and people are satisfied. In this particular situation, this restaurant was super okay with serving minors alcohol.
That's mind blowing.
Wild.
So this girl goes in on her training day, right? And she's following the person's training, and then clearly these 19-year-old girls ask for some alcohol. In her mind, she's like, we can't do this, but the person training her says it's okay, so serves them anyway. She doesn't say anything, she's just being trained. But
Right.
a couple days later, when she's now being shadowed by her trainer, a similar situation comes up. Some 19-year-old girls ask her, she's like, let me see your ID.
Yeah.
And then once she sees ID, she's like, I can't serve you alcohol. And that's when the trainer pulls her to the side and says, go ahead and put the order in. She's like, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
They're underage.
Yeah.
It's like kind of a no-brainer. Either way, the trainer's like, it's okay, we got to do it here. So they sent another waiter to go get the alcohol for them, and then the next day this girl doesn't get called in and said that she doesn't have to come back.
Ashley's a narc, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Yo, serve that alcohol, bro.
Yeah, damn.
Stop being a pussy.
I wonder legally who gets the blame for it. If she was like the one acting on behalf of the restaurant, if she
Legally,
It's a restaurant.
well, it's all
restaurant?
three, right? It's the
sure.
person who serves them, it's the restaurant entity, and it's also the people that are drinking.
right? Because if I buy alcohol for somebody else that's underage, that's on me. Like I'll get arrested and get charged, right? So then.
If you're buying it from like some random place and
Yeah.
it's just a transaction for you, yeah. But if you're in an establishment, in a
Yeah.
restaurant
Yeah.
that serves
Yeah.
open, then
Yeah.
they are also at fault.
Yeah, but everyone's at fault. Like everyone's getting
Everyone's
fucking
at fault,
charged. Yeah,
including
fuck
the
it, I
person
would
who's
fucking do
trying
that.
to drink it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, is it criminal? Because that's the question, right? Like,
Was what she did criminal or is serving underage? Serving underage is criminal for sure.
because there could be just negligence too, where you don't ask.
Well, I mean, they could probably prove in this case that it's like you asked, you saw it.
But if they didn't ask, is what
Well,
I'm saying.
well, I don't think you can do that as well because you know when you go into like liquor stores and stuff like that, and it's like if you are under 40,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
card
card
you.
you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Because I've forgot to ask multiple times too. Like when you're doing lunch rush or whatever, and people just ask,
busy.
they look old enough, but if they look under 40,
the words of my great substitute econ teacher that showed up one day, he said, "You're allowed to cheat as long as you don't get caught."
I didn't cheat.
tight.
I was just busy.
Didn't get caught.
Yeah, but that is crazy though because we couldn't handle alcohol under 21. We couldn't serve and handle.
This is Florida.
Oh,
Florida.
so you could be under 21 and serve alcohol.
Well, no, she could be like older, but I think the issue was like serving it to these 19.
She sounds like she's older. Because if I was 19,
Smart and responsible.
yeah, if I was 19 and I was in her shoes, I'd be
I'm
like,
serving that
all right,
shit for
let's
sure.
go.
You know, are we the only country that's 21 and over for alcohol? Because it seems like everyone else is
know
like
if it's only,
18 or
but
some
yes.
shit.
We just got too much crazy shit in
16
our
or
country.
18.
There's many places, like for example, in the Czech Republic, when you're 14, you're considered an adult in every way. You can have
Whoa.
sex.
Whoa.
That's tight.
Yeah, age of consent in UK is 16.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
really?
scope
Yeah.
of like what makes you an adult in every other country is way different.
But I've been to the Czech Republic. I've been to Prague. The party scene out there
It's crazy.
is pretty crazy. But are people crazier than Americans? And
No,
no,
they're not. Yeah.
that's what I'm. It's like
It's crazy conceptually to us because we were, we've grown up a certain way.
How
but-
come R. Kelly doesn't move over there?
Because they're not considered kids anymore.
Oh, so he
shit.
likes the risky danger zone.
Yeah, it's the taboo element that makes it a little bit more like.
So are you telling me that R. Kelly is just a sick fuck? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I think it's
That's what you're telling me?
Is that new?
You're telling me right now.
All I'm saying is Remix Ignition is still dope as fuck.
He's a crazy guy? Is that what you're telling me?
New Ignition, hot and fresh out the
Bro, you're telling me
kitchen.
that musician is crazy, dog?
I love
My
R.
favorite
Kelly.
R. Kelly song is not anything that has been recorded that you could find on Spotify, but it's him. It's a video of him talking about. I forgot what country he's in.
is it the passports and shots?
He's asking. He's like, "Do you want to come with me?
your passports? Do you
have your shots? Yeah.
Do you wanna come to America?
Yeah, bro. That's what he was.
Dude,
COVID ad.
it does.
I think he was in Africa.
Yeah, that's where
He was in Africa. And he was literally advertising to his fan base.
Yeah.
Do you have your passport? Do you have your shots?
Yeah.
Do you want to come to America?
Yep.
He's like
So he's worldwide.
crazy,
I think
dude.
scumbags need like scumbag counselors.
Yeah.
That way, like, if you want to be a scumbag, hey, go over here. This is legal here. This is legal over there. Just don't do that
A
shit.
scumbag
here.
advisor.
You know what's
It's
weird?
called a publicist, bro. I'm sure he had one, and that guy was like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do this." He was like too busy fucking off.
Do it over there, dude.
Yeah, just go to Czech Republic.
Yeah, no one
what I mean?
cares over there.
Everything just
We're just
needs
don't fuck kids, bro.
because like we got like over 7 billion people in the world, right? So there's got to be one of every type of person.
Yeah.
Which means that shit can't be gotten rid of. It's not like we can just make everybody the same type of good.
Yeah.
We just need to put all the weird ones in the same spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Florida.
They just gotta,
Hey, just be like Dexter, bro. You know how that fool wanted to kill everybody, but then he just was taught.
But use it for good.
yeah, you would use it for good.
yeah.
But what's the equivalent for a guy like Robert Kelly?
R. Kelly?
Don't throw Robert out here like he's your homie.
Yeah, my boy Rob. My boy
He's the
Rob Kelly.
official
Dial on your phone or some shit.
entertainment in the jail system.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Entertainment in the jail system.